Hi, things! Apologies for the delay. How are you guys? Hi! Hello!
It's time to respectfully look at go absolutely wild with Hades characters. Hello Lily and Things.
Hi!
Lily
Thanks
G
so much for the
Triangle,
sub,
Lily G
Carnix.
Wiggle.
Thank you. That's so sweet. No, buy panic is happening a lot. Everything on your end? Yeah. Yeah, like, unfortunately, last night's fucking Silent Hill gave me a bit of a stomach ache. But we're good. No nightmares. We're fine. We're good. Happy birthday! Hi! Throat's fine. A little sore. I don't know why I can't kick it. It must be because I'm screaming so much lately. Meow.
Another lovely day, y'all think?
William, thanks so much for the sub! Yes, it's been a wonderful day. The screams are funny. They are funny, though, yes. It's really funny because, like, hubby's like, you doing all right? And I'm like, I'm fine, but, like, hyperventilating in the corner. But, like, I signed up for this. I gotta do it. No, I'm not gonna look at Hades 2 yet because I haven't played it yet. Hi! Suffering for the content, worth it. That's the life of an entertainer! You can't go into this line of work without making some sacrifices. Health first, bumblefuck. Oh, I'm alright. Don't worry, don't worry. If I feel icky, I cancel stream.
So Lily, random question. Have you ever thought about doing a Digimon design review?
I have, yes.
Probably their biggest game ever coming out tomorrow.
I have, I just don't know which one I'm gonna review. I have to do one for the sub goals for the sub event that I did for 2.0, so I will definitely dip my toe into Digimon. I just don't know which one. I'm not gonna do all of them. There's way too many. But I will probably pick a game or something and work with that. Hi! Are you kidnapping Dizzy for it? I'm asking Dizzy for, like, advice with what game I should start with. Ronnie, thanks so much for the channel membership! Hello, Miss Lily. Hi, everyone. Let's sing for some Greek mythology. Yeah, baby! What's your experience with Hades? Oh, I got to Hades in 3 tries. The chat got really mad at me for it, but I still did it. Beat him in about, what, 7, 8? Too skilled for chat. Chat got really mad at me, but, like, you guys don't understand. I have, like, 200 hours on the Binding of Isaac. Did you get the true ending? I think I was missing, no, I did do, like, the runs I need to do to get, like, the quote-unquote true ending. You know, the one with, Persephone, but, like, I think I was missing some more runs to get, like, the full scope of the story, but other than that, I did beat it. People were like, how have you not died yet? Busted luck stat and, 200 hours on the Binding of Isaac, thank you. Have you ever played Enter the Gungeon? Yes, it's so hard. Favorite weapon? I think I had a pretty good time with, I I think I was running the spear, usually on the runs that I won. So yeah, I fucked with the spear. Why are people mad at you? Because I'm skilled. Because they wanted to see me fucking suffer and bumblefuck and rage and cry, but I don't rage and cry. I get scared at spooky games, but that's it. I have a lot of patience. Opinions on Nick's mommy. They're mad because more runs means more story. Yeah, but I did do more runs anyway. People hate to see an alien thriving. Y'all be praying for my downfall. I just bought the game yesterday. Any tips? Be patient, mostly, and enjoy yourself. Stop being good. Yeah, stop missing story. Thanks so much for the follow! We don't want you to be bad either. It's a tricky balance to have as a streamer. Because I will tell you this, and this is completely true, and I need you guys to believe me. When you are playing video games with an audience, you will lose about 30% of your gaming ability. And it's not because you're bad at video games, it's because you're talking, you're looking at chat, you're getting distracted. So like, as a streamer, if you're a god of video games, chances are you're not gonna say a word. And if you are bumblefuck awful, it's usually you don't have experience, which is completely valid, and or you're dicking around with chat. So like, there is a balance to strike. I think that the reason why not a ton of people come watch me play Souls games is because I genuinely don't get pissy. I don't. Like, it's not as entertaining to watch someone just fucking go through the game with like armed with the patience of a saint, because I know that that's what that's about. It's more fun to watch, you know, the Dia Spears of the world who fucking get mad at the thing and yell at it. Yeah, you're not 100% focused on the game, so you lose about 30% of your gaming prowess. I focus on my gameplay when I stream. Yeah. Some streamers do, but I don't. The reason I don't is because part of the fun of streaming is engaging with the streamer, and if I can't engage with you guys, then I'm not doing my job properly. Do you think that streaming a game also helps the game sell? I mean, that's how Among Us got popular, right? Yes, streaming helps a shit ton. I've gotten people to buy games that I've been trying out on stream before just from, like, playing a little bit. Honestly, companies that think that streaming is bad for their games, Disney, they're dinosaurs and they should get with the times. You got me into 14. Yeah, I got a bunch of people into 14, actually. I can't multitask for shit. Don't worry, people who can't multitask do different types of streaming. Like, people who are not good at multitasking do just chatting. Or art streams. Hell, just chatting is the most popular category on Twitch anyway. I bought Kazan because of you. Oh, that one's good. Streaming only helps your game if it's bad, and not even always that. It gets attention on it. Hi! Yeah, just chatting is like the most viewed type of content on Twitch. That's like the meta right now. Scrollkeeper! Thanks so much for the channel membership!
This stream is gonna be just triangle ringing.
It might be triangle ringing for a hot minute, but like not all of it. Thank you for the super chat. Can't wait for the return of the hot tub meta somehow. That hasn't gone away. Are you joking? No, the hot tub meta's still around. hasn't left. It's not a question of if they are hot, but rather how hot are they? Yes. Do you have a favorite mythology? I really like Greek mythology and Egyptology. Is it still, it's still a thing? Yeah, hot tub streams are still a thing. Would you ever do a hot tub stream? I mean, IRL or putting a fucking swimsuit on this thing? Because I could do both. Like, if I'm ever in a hot tub, sure, but I don't have one. Hot tub PNG would be pretty funny. I mean, I could do it. Here's the thing, right? You can make your avatar be as, like, oogly boogly as you want, so long as you respect, like, the fucking rules for the dress code. Especially as VTubers, because you choose what you put on the model drawing-wise, right? Like, an IRL lady doesn't choose to have fat bags, she just does. But as a VTuber, you choose to have fat bags. So you have to make sure that you have a swimsuit that's really cute, but also try and stick with the Twitch guidelines so you don't get ganked. Bongola, thanks so much for the channel membership. 3 months of being a thing. Would recommend, though we don't get healthcare despite Lily squeezing us when she's mad. I'm not sorry. It's funny that Twitch apparently requires the hips to be covered. It had to be implemented, honestly. Usually these things get implemented into the TOS because somebody crosses a line. Every time, it's like where there's a sign, there's a story. Where there's a TOS addendum, there is a dumb fuck. Every time. Don't you guys remember the whole artistic nudity debacle that happened like 2 years ago? It would have been really nice to have artistic nudity, but we got fucking furry cocks immediately. And VTubers streaming with like nude models. Like, people told me, they were like, oh my god, Lily, you can finally do lewds on Twitch. And I was like, no, I'm not doing that. And they were like, why? And I was like, because it's gonna get rolled back in like 3 hours. Sure enough. Not to mention, people were brigading to get streamers that were actually doing not safe for work stuff banned. And then the advertisers came in and they were like, absolutely not. So yeah, even though people told me, they were like, oh my god, Lily, what's gonna be your first lewd drawing on Twitch? I was like, oh, nothing, actually. Absolutely fuck all nothing. And they're like, why not? And I was like, this is gonna get rolled back immediately and I'm gonna get banned. That one felt like bit from Twitch to ban people. No, I do think that they did it in like good faith. Guys, things, beautiful things. Like, I know that I'm an alien and we love conspiracy theories, but we have to stop this fucking narrative and myth of companies looking for excuses to ban you. If someone wants to ban you, they'll just ban you. They don't need an excuse. They'll just do it, mama. They don't give a shit. Why would they try to be sneaky? It's a company, not a person. They don't need to be like fucking like, oh, I have a good reason to ban this. No, gank them from the website, I don't like them. They can do that. To avoid backlash, I guess. They're gonna get backlash anyway. They don't need a reason to ban you, they will just ban you. Because people will always complain when they get banned. Always. It doesn't matter how justified it is. It does not matter if you deserve the ban or not. People will always bitch when they get banned. Always. So yeah, they don't need an excuse. If they want to get rid of you, they'll get rid of you. But without an excuse, they get bad PR. They don't need an excuse and they get bad PR anyway. Like, look, PR doesn't matter, okay? Either, look at fucking Pokemon. People give them so much shit and they still sell like hotcakes. Like, either the boycott works and PR matters, or the boycott doesn't work and PR does not matter at all. So yeah, if a company wants to ban you, they are going to do it. I think that the policy itself was set up to fail, not to ban people necessarily. I don't think they thought it through, yeah. I think the issue was that they really did not consider that people were gonna toe the line immediately. They didn't think it through. They weren't like, they were not super specific with what they were going to allow. and they did not start handing out bans immediately. That's a problem with Twitch consistency, by the way. Like, God love them, I love being a partner, but if they were a little bit more consistent with their moderation, I think that the whole issue could have been avoided. They should have rolled it out and made it so you had to sign up to do not safe for work streams, or like made like a dedicated 18+ channel or something. Has there been anything that you wanted to draw but you didn't / don't because you think or thought that people would not be interested? Believe it or not, that's the first trap that making OC content that you're gonna fall into. You're gonna be like, oh, like no one wants to see my OCs, why would I draw that? But like the more you draw those, the more people want to see them. All right. We're starting tonight's stream, okay? I take moderation is not easy for thousands for channels. Yes and no, because it is doable. We just have to be really strict. Did you ever use Picardo Draw Not Safe for Work Live? Yeah, I did, but the bandwidth fucking sucked butt on that. Yeah, I'd used Picardo before, but it's not great. Like, if I do Not Safe for Work streams at any point, and by Not Safe for Work, I mean artwork, it's probably gonna be on Fansly now. I feel like it's better equipped for that shit. Alright, so, as you guys all know, Hades 2 dropped super recently. Like, what, yesterday? The day before yesterday? And I thought, before I actually play Hades 2, that we'd have a little blast from the past and actually look at the characters from Hades, because it has an incredibly unique art style and some really, really fun designs. But I was like, you know, I've seen these characters before, so just talking about their designs would be boring. So I thought I would give you guys my ranking from like least the character that causes me the least by panic to the one that causes me the most by panic, because I think that's a nice twist. And you guys feel free to interject if you agree or disagree with me, or tell me stuff about the characters, whatever you want to do. I thought it would be more fun to make a review with that twist as opposed to just talking about the designs. Like, Hades is famous for having hot people, but let's rank them. Who's the hottest? It's gonna be a lot of yes. Yes, I made a list, okay? What is Hades' art style? Hades has a more westernized art style with some really heavy shadow blocking. It's very close to like a traditional like Western comic art style more than anything else. We're doing only Hades 1 because Hades 2 I haven't played it yet and some characters have gotten redesigned, so I don't want to get spoiled on those. So we're only doing the first Hades. Number 1 is Aphrodite because she's pink and risky. You would be surprised, but I'm not gonna give away anything. So let's begin with the character that I find the least fuckable. Number 31. Obviously, and if somebody disagrees with me, I am going to have questions. Obviously, I don't want to fuck the dog. I would love to... I mean, hear me out. No! No, I would not fuck the... No, don't fuck the dog. I would love to pet the dog, but there is no petting in this review, so... Who said hear me out, chat? So, we got our boy... We got Kerberos. God, he's so cute. I like this take on the dog because it's super friendly while still looking like decently threatening. It's like bright fucking red with like big beady eyes and super fucking sharp teeth and the skull on the collar, but somehow he's still super friend shaped. 3 times the love. I love Kerberos, but I would not want to fuck it. You hug the dog, yeah. So he's super huggable, super friend-shaped, even though it's actually fairly fangy. And I was really happy in the game when we did not have to actually fight the dog, because I panicked. I genuinely love the way that they made this thing, because it literally looks like someone just stacked fucking 3 German Shepherds onto one body. He looks so sweet, and he's so cute, and they all have the same collar. Look at it.
Good evening, Lily.
Hi, thanks so much for the sub slime. Thank you. So yeah, like, it's a great design for the three-headed dog that doesn't look gross or super creepy or just outright, like, super unsettling. He's friendly and he's kind of goofy, and we vibe with that. It's also super cute because, like, you look at the noses, they kind of look like skulls. And they also have a skull on their collar. I love that their tongue is, like, bright yellow because they actually have Hades' color scheme and Zag's as well. So it's really interesting to note that they have the family of the Underworld's color scheme on them.
Do you think he's got 3?
No! Thank you for the super chat. No! Only 1. Yeah, he's a member of the family, which means that he shares in their color scheme, and I think that's really sweet. YouTube jail, yeah! And that was 31. 30. Drum roll, please. Skelly. Now, I don't consider Skelly to be very fuckable. I consider him to be very funny, but definitely not very fuckable. The interesting thing about Skelly, though, is that he's a completely bastardized version of a skeleton. Like, absolutely.
Fun fact. By all technicality, Cerberus in the Greek language when translated is actually named Spot.
Oh. Thank you very much for the donut. Oh, come on, Lily. What? I don't want to fuck a skeleton! There is nothing to fuck! Skelly's hilarious, though. I'm sorry, I don't want to fuck the barrel-chested Captain America skeleton. No ween. He's very, very funny, but the thing I like is that, like, he's a completely bastardized version of the skeleton. None of the bones are in proper places. His ribcage is fused together. He doesn't even have, like, the proper hip bones or anything. Like, he looks like a skeleton that's, like, almost a skeleton-shaped statue, not so much like an actual dead person, if that makes sense. I also really like that one of his eyes is much bigger than the other and that he has, like, some wispy hairs on the back. It makes him look hella unhinged. Like, he has sleazy old man vibes. He has very much sleazy old man vibes, and I find that very funny.
Fun fact. In the sequel, Apollo is voiced by Alphinaud's VA from Final Fantasy XIV, and Clive's VA, Ben Starr,
is Apollo in the first one? No, no gulag, it's fine. It's just a name. I care about the visuals. Yeah, if he's in the trailers, it's fine. Don't worry about it. But yeah, Skelly, I would not fuck the skeleton because there's nothing to fuck. He's not, like, very attractive to me, but he is funny, so he gets points for that. Also, another funny thing about Skelly's design is it looks like his ribcage is not attached to his back. So if you squint, it's almost like his fucking spine is like a snooter coming out of his hips, and just his head is attached to it. It's very, very funny. I also really like his color scheme. They could have made it like a very warm toned white, like literally bone white, but they made it blue, which I think looks much nicer. But look, 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 look. If I, like, use my brush skills, my Photoshop skills, to connect the action line, that's not attached to his back. The ribcage is not attached to his back. He's just barrel-chested. Moving on. Number 29 is not a big cast. Hi! It's glued to his spine. Yeah, we just super glued it, like...
Did you ever get Skelly's tragic backstory?
No,
It's
he
in the
had one. I
first
thought it was
game,
just
so
funny.
It's not a spoiler. He tells Zag after enough time. He used to be a ship captain.
Aw, Skelly. Thank you for the super chat. Alright, 29. A rock. A rock. What? When hubby asked me to rank these and he sent me the list, I had to ask him, why the fuck is the rock in there? I voiced that guy. Sure you do, Opalu. Hi, sweetie. Why? How is a rock higher than Skelly? He's friend-shaped. Look, I might fuck the rock. I don't give a shit. He's friend-shaped. How can the rock outrank the skeleton? He's cute. How? You just do it. It has proper anatomy. It's a rock. You can drip a hole into the rock. Yeah, you can glory hole it. I don't have a ween, but if I did, you can glory hole it. Like, I don't know, it can grow a penis. Honestly, you don't see it. I'm pretty sure Sisyphus fucked it. Sisyphus probably fucked it. Women can get off by grinding against technically anything. Yeah, why not grind stone? It gives support, stability, and you can be safe knowing you'll never change. Yeah, exactly. Lily, no. What? What the fuck, Lee? What? I didn't do it. Chat did it. Lily, why? Why not? I don't think a stone dildo would be safe. Did you guys know that the first few dildos in history were actually made of stone and wood? Look, women want to stick things in their holes, all right? Like, who are we to judge? I like Baldy, though, being his own character. I think it's particularly funny because it's just like a giant rock with a scraggly smiley face and some skeleton-shaped facial features, which is very, very cute. He's friend-shaped. He also has the dramatic lighting. You can talk to him. Has some nice highlights. Like, I'm pretty sure that the artist made this for a bit and it worked out phenomenally in their favor. It's cute! Country girls make do. Like that one fucking picture of someone who fucks a stalk of corn. You can sand stuff down enough to be safe. Sand it and polish it. Is Boldy sentient? I don't know, actually. I can't remember. You can call him to help in battle. Oh, you can. I never did. It gives you like 2% damage when you talk. Like, look, Boldy's cute. An ear of corn. A ween of corn. Alright, Baldy was number 29. Number 28! Ba 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 ba! You're annoying? You are annoying, and you are ridiculously stupid as a boss fight, and you're stupid. I would not fuck you, good sir. You look like you have every syphilis. I'm like 80% sure he's gay anyway, so he would not want the fucking pink thing, mama. Hey, asshole bottom, bitch! You put him above Body and Skelly, though. He has a dick. Mama, it works. He takes furry bullcock. Jealous. Anyway, Theseus is when we start getting into, like, the fun of the human designs, right? He's, like, the boss fight that you fight with Bull Daddy. So he does have a bit more design than other, like, little characters in the game, like the dog and the boulder and shit. He's fun, though, because he looks like a gladiator, because he is one. But he has, like, a very almost superhero-esque design in both his body language, facial expression, the shape of his hair, the color scheme, the clothing. Like, he has, like, the arm bracelets and the slutty armbands on his upper arm. He has, like, red, white, and blue, and the gold. Like, Theseus is actually incredibly funny because you look at him and you see, oh, a hero, right? And then he talks. And then he talks, and you're like, I want to leave immediately. Okay, he calls you a demon, but he's such a fucking... He's hilarious in how unlikable he is, and I think he's meant to be unlikable on purpose. He looks like the kind of guy who
thinks he's supreme in the sheets, but has never been able to satisfy any woman.
Because he doesn't know where to put it in because he's gay! He's a hero, just a real asshole and a hero. And he looks it. He looks cocky. He looks like a dipshit. They did a great job in transmitting that in Hades. Yeah, he looks good. And I especially love, like, the crown. Like, the little, what is it, laurel? Crown, like, those, like, little things that they give Greek heroes. And the fact that he has, like, such a bright color scheme immediately gives me superhero, but then he opens his mouth and I'm done! You're focusing on Hades 1 only, right? Yes, I am! You don't want him as a lover, trust me on that, chat. Ask Ariadne Seabrook. Dude, he doesn't know what he's doing. He somehow looks more like a Ken doll than Ryan Gosling did in the Barbie movie, but he looks like a mean Ken doll. He looks like a mean, he's not nice. He looks like he's gonna call you a slur. Like, he looks kind of like, he's like that subset of person on the internet, you know? He does look puntable, though, ex-boyfriend Ken.
Superhero? Yeah, I can definitely see him as a strip club superhero lol. Yeah, his fit give me male stripper vibes.
A lot of people in Hades have fucking stripper vibes, though, to be fair. Thank you for the super chat. He looks more narcissistic than Narcissus. Yep! He looks like he has rich white kid privilege. Exactly, chat! Oh my god, you get it. Yes, let's keep it going. He does call you a slur, though. Oh, he did. All he's missing is, like, the sunglasses. Like, the aviators. You guys know the ones. Did you play Hades 1? Yeah, I beat it. I had a lot of fun. gsupps break! Never forget, chat, that these lovely streams are brought to you by Lily and also gsupps! I'm rocking some lean today. Yeah, he calls me slurs multiple times, you're right, actually. Shield time, shield time! Do you want to be better than Theseus? Do you want to be a better fucking person than this motherfucker? Go try some gsupps. Get energized, get focused, become God Gamer, so you can beat this deal hole on your first try and then you don't have to deal with him again unless you're doing fucking 50 more runs. But it's okay, because you would have had the energy and focus and the pride to know you kicked this dude's bahonky. All you gotta do is go to gamersubs.gg/kikimation and or use code kikimation at checkout for 10% off, and you can get, like, good, clean energy that's better than this fucker is. He never tried gsupps, and he died. There you go, chat. Let's keep it going! Number 27! Who the fuck did I pick for 27? I don't remember. Sisyphus! Now, Sisyphus I like quite a bit. I think he's very sweet. He's just not my type, specifically. He's super sweet, and he's super cute. But if I'm talking about boning a few Greek gods, yeah, he's not exactly on my radar. But that being said, he's so sweet, and he has a very good design. Like, isn't Sisyphus' whole thing is that, like, he's being punished for something, I cannot remember his myth, by having to push the boulder out of hell. It always rolls down the hill. Like, that's why we call it a Sisyphean task, right? It's something that you can never accomplish, or you can accomplish with a great deal of difficulty. And I think that the designers nailed that vibe. Like, he knows he's stuck down here forever. Okay? Not only does he have very subdued body language, his shoulders are droopy, his head is tilted to the side, he has a very soft expression, but they also completely, like, shackled him. He has shackles on his, waist, on his arms, big fucking chains everywhere. Like, everything about Sisyphus looks super subdued. And he's like a big sweetie because, like, he knows what his lot in eternity is. And his lot in eternity is pushing the rock up the hill. So they did a really, really good job with this. Not to mention they kept the clothes really, really simple. One solid color because he's not nobility or royalty. He's not a god. He's just a poor sap that pissed off the wrong person and now he's here. He's very friendly. He's meant to be friendly. He's friend-shaped. There's not a single hard angle there. Everything is super, like, sloped and soft and gentle and easy on the eyes. He is royalty, Lily. What, he was? He was a king in life. Oh, not in hell, though. Herculean is great. Difficulty. Sisyphean is impossible. He was a horrible tyrant and tricked Persephone to escape the bad parts of Hades. Oh. Yeah, no, in hell you're not a king anymore. You have to fucking... So he's been humbled! So that makes the design in Hades even better because he's been humbled. Absolutely humbled. His royal status was stripped from him in the afterlife. Yeah, now he just pushes a rock up a hill. He was a bad person, but eternity of punishment does that. Yes, very humble. Eternal punishment does that to you. It's like he's the sweetest person, but yeah, not quite my type, but very, very cute. Extremehumbling.com.org. Yeah, an incredibly good design as well. Very solid, very simple, clean, very nice. Nothing super complicated, but he doesn't need complicated, and that works. 26! We don't stick our dick in crazy. We don't finger bang crazy. We don't slurp crazy pussy chat. We've learned this lesson. We don't do it. Yeah. Yeah. Tissy phone. No. 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 She creeps me out. She is very creepy. She also loses points for the face. Let me zoom in on that a little bit. Like, chat, look at this. She looks horrific!
Coward.
Oh, I'm owning it. I'm an absolute pussy. I'm not dicking that. Thank you very much for the super chat. Screams murder as you're not in her. Yeah, absolute cowardice. No, I'm not sorry. However, her design is so fucking solid. She has such a good fucking color scheme and a great sense of flow too. She's one of the ones that has like the more erratic movesets in the game, and I think that really shows in the design because unlike Meg and other sister whose name I usually forget, she's very pointy. Nordic Giants, thanks so much for the sub. She's very, very pointy and she's very angular. She's not soft at all. Like even her hair is even a little bit more angular than her sister's. The armor is incredibly pointed and she's like super skeletal, very, very creepy, long thingies, just very bony. She genuinely looks like a skeleton, which I think is part of the point because she's insane. Absolutely fucking batshit crazy. And the boss fight shows that, which is very, very funny because you don't always fight her. You usually fight Alecto or Meg. I think that's the one. So yeah. She gets shipped with Karen. Does she? Very one-track mind, but as such a clean design, like warrior woman, incredibly angular, incredibly creepy. She also has like your typical bad guy color scheme, right? Strong purple and green vibes. This is very like old school Disney. She can't even say anything other than murder. Yeah, like she's not easy to get along with, which is why I wouldn't fuck it. I don't like the small stage. No one does. It looks like she could have gone to rehab a few centuries ago. She looks like she should have gone to rehab, like, a while back. Don't you, like, fight all three of them at the same time? You can, but that's, like, way further down the line. Her whole thing is that she punishes murderers. Yep, and she looks it. What's her safe word? Murder? Does she take Fent, you think? No, more like speed. So yeah, she's insane, and I would absolutely not fuck with Tissy thank you. I can fix her sword. Do not, chat, do not. Moving on to number 25. Dusa. Now, you guys are gonna yell at me because I know that we all love Dusa. I find Dusa adorable, but I need more than just a head to play with. If Dusa had the body of the Gorgon, I think I would have ranked her much fucking higher. But she needs a head for me, I'm sorry. She's so fucking cute, and she's the sweetest thing. I love her design. She's adorable, but just a head ain't doing it for me, mama. She gives perfect head. Yes, she does. She has a mouth, you give good head. Yeah, she does have a mouth, but like, nothing else. Nothing else for me to play with. Portable BJ. No! 4 tongues though, Lily. Does she really? Oh yeah, because of the snooters. But like, isn't she cute though? I don't know how the fuck they managed to make Dusa scream maid with only a head and not actually giving her a maid uniform. Like, maybe it's because she has like a very kind, sweet expression, even though she's like pointy. Or the way that her snakes are wrapped around her head. Or the feather duster, but they nailed it. She's super fucking cute. Yeah, the feather duster and like the really shy attitude definitely give maid. Even though it's just a head though, like the design is pretty solid. I like the freckles on her that make it look like scales. I also really like that she has Voldemort nose. Like her face looks very serpentine, but it's still really cute. And if you actually know the story of the Gorgons, like Dusa deserved better. I'm sorry. Dusa deserved better. Like she only looks like this because Athena fucking cursed her. But I think Athena might have been trying to do her a favor, really. If anything, because Poseidon was such a fucking dillhole. But the design is great, because if you know the myth, Perseus actually chopped her head off. So only having the head be in the underworld is actually kind of super fitting. Very, very funny. I do like that she's very friend-shaped, despite the fact that she's fairly pointy. Like, she has fangs and shit, but like, all of the angles of her snake head's hair are very soft. Nothing pointy, no snake is rearing up to attack you. They're all in like snoodle doodle position. Even like the one on the shadows back there is just like about to flick its tongue out. Nothing super aggressive, and that's like the cute thing about Dusa, right? We kept it very round, we kept it very soft, we kept it nicely textured with a little bit of blushy here and there, and it just resulted in a very friend-shaped character. Oh wait, she's the same Medusa that Perseus fought? Yes, she is. And sadly, yeah, you can't romance her. Dusa literally friend-zones you if you give her enough gifts in Hades 1, so you would not be able to bang her anyways. Yeah, she does. I think she's way too shy for that. Like, she has a thing for Zag, but she doesn't actually, like, pursue it. Is a separated body also animated asking for a friend? No, we don't see it. $24! I would give that one to Alecto. Now, Alecto, I like you, but you are also insane. Alecto? Alecto. Alecto's fun, though. Like, she has definitely one of them, like, the more fun boss fights. Hear me out. Do not, no! My third favorite Fury. She is one of the three Furies. She's great, but she's insane.
The Athena story was first written by the Roman poet Ovid. It did not exist before that.
Oh, thank you very much for the super chat. Karen is higher. Yes, because the design fucking slaps. Alecta, though, being a Fury, she shares some design aesthetics with the other two Furies. Unlike fucking Meg and Tisiphone, her outfit's like red. But she still has the green highlights and a very similar hair color to the other two Furies. And her armor is also sufficiently pointy. Alecto's incredibly aggressive, and I think that the design philosophy shows it really well. Her hair is super pointy, her armor is super pointy, her body's also fairly angular. There's a lot of confidence in her smile and insanity in her smile. Like, look at that expression. That's a lot. Bangs are pointy, eyelashes are pointy, she even has pointy eyebrow piercings, earrings are super pointy. So with Alecto, the main thing they wanted was intensity, and it really, really clearly shows, which I love. Even, yeah, the shadows are also super angular, too. She'd be a good fuck if you were a masochist. She would whip you. Her face is great. Chompers, yes. Enjoys her job to torture souls. Yeah, like, her thing is torturing souls, she likes it. She definitely fits that fucking archetype. And design-wise, she doesn't have the most complex one in Hades, but I think it really does the job. It's the same uniform as the other Furies, but with her actual personal touches. I really like that the spikes on her armor are teal. They contrast with the red really, really nicely, and that black is good. It's not a very complex color scheme. Most of it is in the red of the outfit. If dangerous, why hot? That's most of the problem with Hades. It's simple, but man, is it good. The Furies all have very good designs because they're easy. They're like easy outfits, nothing super complicated. They're warriors, so they can't have like the big flowy robes and shit. Those are not good for combat. The smile, though. The smile is a lot. I like that you rage bait her by being nice to her. She hates that. Do not, you can't fix it, chat. You can't do it. I'm sorry. All right. That was Electo. 23. Drum roll. Don't try and fix gods. They're petty. Orpheus! Now, I like Orphe, but here's the thing about Orphe, right? He would be a terrible fuck, because Orphe is hung up on somebody else, alright? Orphe is, like, still kind of low-key looking for his fucking, girlfriend slash wife, and, yeah, he's Hades' personal musician, and he's very sad, and he kind of looks like David Bowie! I think that him looking like David Bowie is intentional, but the main reason I would not fuck with Orpheus is because the man is hung up on someone else. Like, why would you want that? Why would you want that? Why would I want to be with someone who does not who would not fucking give me the time of day, you know? He also does look very tired and very drained, and like, I don't think he could enjoy the do unless it was with like the one person he's obsessed with. Like, he's not a god either. I think he was a mortal that got trapped in the underworld for fuckery. All you have to do was not turn around. Idiot. He's extremely depressed, and he looks sad. But the fun thing about his design, though, is that he greatly resembles David Bowie. Even though he's, like, supposed to be an ancient fucking musician, he has a very, like, glam rock look about him, which I love. Like, he has, like, the super pointy hair and very elaborate makeup and a ton of jewelry. And, like, look at his lyre. It's insane. The hair is awesome. Lily, you can scream Persona in bed. This is actually the same Orpheus as Makoto's Persona. Yes, fun fact. I am obsessed with the instrument, though, because the instrument is actually the focal point of this character design. It's not Orphe. It's not his face. It's the instrument, right? The instrument is the brightest piece in the picture. It's the main thing that the picture is composed around. It has a ton of faces. And fun fact, human fact, the human eye is drawn to faces, right? So that's usually why in most character design, the focal point of any design is going to be the face. But if you want to actually change the focal point in a way that's a bit more interesting, you can also add faces into the design somewhere. Or stuff that resembles faces, false eyes, false mouth, stuff like that, your eye will immediately gravitate to it. The face on the lyre is killing me. Oh, you mean the one on the bottom that has seen everything? Like, that one face on the bottom has seen some shit, chat. Tim Burton, Porcupine Depression hair. Oh, this is very, like, let me zoom in on that lyre. This is very Tim Burton, actually, you're right. I love it. It's seen it all, chat. Everything. Orphe also has, like, interestingly enough, an incredibly muted color scheme, except for the fucking instrument. Everything about Orphe is, like, desaturated and sad and a little bit on the gray side, but the instrument is not. The lyre is actually super bright, which means that, like, one of the things that gives him joy and vibrancy in his life is music. And you can tell that from how bright the instrument is. I think that if they had made the lyre a different color, it would have not made the composition for Orphe quite this interesting. But they actually did super well in making just the lyre the brightest part of the fucking piece. That harp is looking at Orpheus like, what the fuck are you doing? It's a crotch height. It's lyres that say, bruh. In the worst case, the lyre can also give you a BJ true. Don't do that. Moving on! '22, baby!
I love Orpheus and his wife's song, Good Riddance. It's an excellent lesson in how tone can change a meaning.
Thank you very much for super chat. All right, chat, try and guess. Guess, who's it gonna be? The dog already passed. Chaos. No. I can't confirm or deny any of you guys' guesses, but let's see it. It's Karen! Okay, Karen, I actually put him pretty high up because A, he probably does have a ween, but he just doesn't like to speak. B, his design fucks. His design fucks, okay? Like, Karen has such a solid fit. I'm sorry, you guys. Like, he's like the fucking, guy who ferries souls into the underworld, and like, they added so much to his myth in just this design alone. First of all, giant cloak makes him look like a traveler. Second, coins. Everywhere, the fucking coins, right? Because when you died in ancient Greece, you needed to put 2 coins on your eyes because that was the toll for the ferry of the underworld, or you would get like fucking yeeted overboard. Karen's design is actually goes so fucking hard because all of the elements of the myth are present. He has an oar because he's the ferryman. He has a bag of coins that he collects from the dead, and he also has coins everywhere in his design. He's also skeletal and kind of super fucking creepy, and that like smoke coming out of his mouth actually is a great accent to break up the monotony of the outfit, because the outfit is mainly black and gold. It's nothing super complicated. In terms of a color scheme, it's like 4 colors. But the fun thing about Hades is that Hades likes to play with highlights. So we have the purple smoke, and then we have red and purple highlights as well, which look really, really dope. So Karen is pretty high up there because the design fucks. What about, what, you know what they say about guys with big hats? Big hats, big fucks. $21!
Ferryman Pimp.
He has a pimp hat, which I think is pretty cool. Have a gander, have a guess. A pimp named Karen. Oh, baby. Did the Hydra make the list? No. You can piss him off in the first game by stealing gold, and he's in a secret boss fight. Hades laughs at Sag for being dumb enough to try to fight him. I actually never got the Karen boss fight because I didn't steal. All right, 21! Athena! Athena, while she does have a very cool design, she's my least favorite of the Olympic Parthenon. Like, it's pretty, yes, but there's something about her whole thing that isn't super vibing with me. Not my type at all. I do like that the design slaps so fucking hard though. Like, the helmet is phenomenal. The owl is adorable. The color scheme is super fucking good. She has the best for the god that I want to fuck the least. She has like my favorite ability in the game. That Athena dash is the tits. I like her boons though. Reflect this OP as shit. Oh no, Athena's boons are all fucking great. Like in the game, her powers are fucking great. But the fun thing about Athena is that how military she looks, despite the fact that she's like this smart goddess, you know? And like owls have always been her thing, so I was really happy to see an owl in her design. A lot of really cool gold elements. Also, notice she has a Gorgon on her armor. That was not incidental. She has Medusa's head on her armor. I do believe that the shield that she is holding is the same one that she gave to Perseus, which the cool thing about the Hades designs is that they tend to tie the myths to the design in some way, which I love. And they also have like a really, really strong understanding of color, which makes it so they can make really weird color schemes. Usually a skin tone like this might not always work because it's really ashy and that can make you look kind of dead. But for Hades though, since we went with such strong high contrast shadows and we're working in terms of like the underworld and things being like dark and broody, these types of color schemes of like very, very desaturated skin tones and very bright gold aspects, but like everything else being like kind of muted, it works super well. She's also pretty as all get out. I don't particularly find this Athena very attractive myself, but it is a cool design, and I can absolutely say that with full confidence. Bye! Listen, chat, a good skill in the game does not make very good sex make. Yeah. It has nothing to do with the myth, by the way. I just don't like the way she looks. Like, as my type, not my type. But yeah, that's why her boons reflect stuff, because she has the shield from the myth on her. She also has like a really cool sense of flow because the design starts on her face and then you go up to her helmet because it draws the eye up. And then that helmet has a line of flow that goes all the way down to the shield. And then from the shield, you read the Gorgon and you go back up to the arms, see the owl, go back to her face. So it's like a really well composed portrait. I like it a lot. Yes, chat, have a gander. For the longest time, I thought that was her hair. I thought so too, but no, she has a braid on the side. Spanish, are you gonna guess the dog every time? Demeter! So, the main reason I would not bone Demeter is because I think that she would freeze off my boo. Okay? Like, Demeter, I find her to be a spectacular design, especially if we lean to Demeter being depressed. Espresso, depresso, goddess mommy. And again, this all ties to myth, which is phenomenal, but I would not bone the gilf because A, too old for me, B, would freeze you. Grandma, very cool design though. Ice Queen, yes and no. So Demeter is actually the goddess of the harvest. She kind of controls the seasons. And in Hades, Demeter doesn't know where Persephone is. And in the myth, when Persephone is with Hades, it is winter because Demeter gets so fucking depressed that she fucking kills everything. So it's implied in Hades that Demeter has basically made Greece go into something akin to an eternal winter for a hot minute. Goddess of nature. Yeah, she's goddess of nature, the harvest and the hearth. This was the one that I actually had to do research on when I was a kid. So I think that the Hades team did a phenomenal job with her, with tying it to the fucking myth, right? Because not only does she have harvest elements, but they're destroyed. They're frozen. Frozen stalks of wheat make a halo with a fucking snowflake in the middle. Snowflake motifs all around her. Cold fucking outfit. A cape that looks like falling snow. A harvesting basket that is frozen and empty. And some really nice red accents on top that showed that perhaps before her outfit was much brighter.
Demeter isn't the hearth that is Hestia.
Thank you. Anyway, it is really cool to see how they fucking completely grabbed the goddess of the harvest and actually leaned towards the myth of when daughter is not around, she is espresso depresso and she makes it everyone's problem. Everybody's problem. Oh, am I sad? Okay, let me kill everybody with fucking frozen winters because no one can eat. A horn of plenty that's filled with nothing. So Demeter is a bomb.com design. Also has some really good boons in the game, by the way. She will trauma dump on you. And that trauma dump will be snow. Kind of a dick move, to be honest. The gods aren't nice. The gods are not nice. Are you, like, Greek gods are the pettiest fucking bitches on the planet. So yeah, no, she's making it everyone's problem. She wants her kid back. But Persephone doesn't want to hang out with her. I lost my daughter, so I'm gonna make people starve. That's Demeter. But yeah, Zeus is a valley girl. I like Zeus. Anyway, that was Demeter. 19! Have a guess, have a gander! The whole premise of the game is that two guys can't sit down and talk about their problems. That's the definition of petty. Oh yeah, I think that the entirety of the problem with Hades would have been solved if they just talked it out. Poseidon! Okay, so Poseidon's design is baller, but his attitude annoys me. Annoys me. I despise the beach fuckboy, I don't care about anything attitude. Take something seriously for once in your life. He's the Funkle. He is the Funkle. But Poseidon is responsible for so much fuckery. Chat. I love the beard though. No, the design is baller. Your son is cooler than you, Poseidon. Wait, you don't like the surfer bro attitude? No. There's two types of attitudes that I personally cannot stand. The fucking surfer bro attitude and like fucking giga stoner attitude. I am a person with a lot of drive and a lot of motivation to do things, so I take things pretty seriously when I'm passionate about them, and people like that take nothing seriously, ergo, we're gonna clash. I think you've never been to California? Never. This guy's like the worst, like Zeus or worse. I think that Zeus might be worse than him in terms of fucking everything that moves. Poseidon is a huge damn problem. Yeah, he is. Yeah, his boons are not bad, though. Design-wise, though, it slaps. Of all, like, the, he doesn't have a very elaborate design for a god, but I don't mind it at all, because, like, the standout for Poseidon needs to be the trident and the water element, right? So, his hair is basically resembles flowing water, which is super fucking cool. And the trident is actually within the same lines of color scheme as the hair, so it kind of flows together really, really nicely. He has like a very simple, like, tunic tied around his waist with like a seashell and wave motif, and that's it, and like a stole, and one bracelet, right? And some greaves. But like, he doesn't have a very complex design, but he doesn't need it, right? He's like the most like nature adjacent god out of all of them. So for me, I feel like Poseidon dressed in anything fancier than this would make no sense. In a way, even though I don't find it attractive, the surfer bro personality is kind of perfect. It really ties into that like very laid back kind of design that he has. He just does not give a shit. I love the bubbles in his hair. Just in general, the fact that his hair looks and feels like flowing water was an amazing design detail. Like seriously, kudos to whoever came up with that.
Fun fact, Zeus once seduced someone as an ant. I'll let you guys figure out the logistics of that.
It's Zeus! He'll fuck anything with a pulse. Thank you very much for the super chat. Yeah, the surfer dude personality is perfect for him. I don't like it personally. Yeah, his color palette is very much like the ocean. It's sea green in the hair and very like sand colored on the outfit details. A lot of blue highlights, which I love to see. Zeus is the all fucker. Yeah, baby. Little Hades. Yeah, so yeah, it's really fun to see the surfer dude personality even reflected in the body language to Poseidon. So yeah, not my type. Very fun dude though. 18. Have a gander, have a guess. I'd split a gummy with Poseidon. You would get stoned with Poseidon. Alright, let's see it! This is just like me fucking self-reporting on my taste. Hypnos. Now, Hypnos I like, and he low-key gives me Ratman vibe, but why do I feel like he would fall asleep halfway through? Like, he would bust his nut, fall asleep on you, and then that's it. He's done. He doesn't care anymore. Because he would. He would! He would fall asleep on you! That being said, he's sleeping hard. His drip is immaculate. Like, his drip is so fucking good, I'm sorry. I love the fucking cape that looks like a duvet. And the fucking outfit that looks like sheets.
Hypnos is the pillow princess of the cast.
Oh yeah, you're gonna have to do all the work and he will fall asleep halfway through. Like, this is like, for me, the perfect design for something that shows that, like, you're the representation of sleep. Because he looks like a bed without being a bed. Like, the top part of the design is almost like the bed frame. His cape is like the duvet. The underrobe is the sheets. And, like, he has such cool highlights and details, too. He's wearing a sleep mask.
Twink Santa.
Kind of. Thank you for the dono. Wait, that's not a duvet? It's not supposed to be, but it looks like one. And I think that's such a clever way to make a character that's, like, designed to be, sleep incarnate, you know? He would fall asleep as soon as you nodded inside of me. Or if he nods inside of you, and then he would not wake up for, like, at least 12 hours. The coat does become a sleeping bag. Yeah, he can sleep in that. It's a very clever bit of design that greatly resembles a bed without being a bed. Like, one of the reasons why...
Hypnos don't need to finish to sleep at night, like some men.
No, he just goes to sleep. Thank you very much for the super chat. One of the reasons why you guys haven't heard me talk about date everything is because I do not like the designs, okay? I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I do not like them. I don't think that they're well realized. And part of the reason why I don't think that they're well realized is because they are deadass so on the nose that they lose theme. In this case, Hypnos is a character that I could see this as a personified bed, and I would think like, yeah, you know, okay. There has to be some subtlety when you're using a theme for a design. Because if you don't use it, it's gonna be super distracting to look at. I think that Hypnos is a great example of taking a very strong theme and running with it, but not running it into the ground. When you're designing out of objects, you can't just make them look like the objects and that's it. You have to fucking play with what the object represents. Because if you're just working with the object and that's it, you're going to run out of ideas pretty fast and you're going to hit some walls. All right. Next! 17! Guess it out! Guess it out! Jaeger, if you want to do Gamba, do a Gamba of when do you think the triangle is going to show up. Are we counting up or down? We are counting down. Is a Gamba going already? He does. Persephone! YouTube got it right! So, Persephone, well, again, banger design, because the designs in Hades are banger. I would not go for Persephone because I don't particularly think that she would be very interested in that shit. Again, I think that she would be cool with Hades and maybe Nyx, and that's about it. Persephone doesn't strike me as the type of person to care very much for other people except her, like, immediate family. Does that make sense? Design-wise, her hair drives me nuts. I knew that we had to make her resemble Zags somehow, but giving them the exact same hairstyle up top, it just makes her look very weird, I think. It's not my favorite. Especially when she's looking at, like, the front. So it looks very strange. Which outfit do you prefer on her? This one or the queen one? I prefer the queen one because it ties everything together and the hair also doesn't look quite as, weird. She's too well put together to be a freak. Exactly! She would go after you with slippers. She has very mom energy. Yeah, the top of her hair looks really weird. The braid is, especially if you see, like, Demeter, right? The hair on the bottom is fine, but the top of the hair, and the only reason they made it look like that is so she would resemble Zag more, which you don't actually need to do that to make him resemble her more, so long as you give them similar facial features. It's not impossible. But the problem is that they decide to do it with the hair, and it looks hella awkward. I do like that she looks like an older, like, mom. Like, you could genuinely cut the braid off and she would just have short hair like Zag, and that would be a thing. But, like, we tie them together and it's weird. The thing I like about Persephone, though, is that she looks like a mom. She doesn't look, well, actually, no. Do I like that?
Persephone gives female bestie vibes to an extent.
She kind of does. Part of me likes it and part of me doesn't like it. Let me explain. Part of me likes it because it's also it's really, really cool to see older women in media, especially attractive older women. But the other part of me doesn't like it because these are gods. They're supposed to be ageless, timeless. Like, so the same could go for Demeter. She did not have to look as old as she does. So I do wish that she was a little bit younger looking, but at the same time, I do not mind it because seeing older women in media is always appreciated. She looks like she's old enough to have an adult child. Here's the thing, most gods are old enough to have an adult child. Wasn't her father human? I'm not quite familiar with her actual origin story. In this version, she's just a demigod. Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense. If she's a demigod in this version, then yeah, that makes perfect sense. And we love seeing an older lady in media. We really do. Like, we need more of them. We do. I'm sorry, because most people would just draw like a fucking 16-year-old and call it a day. So yeah, if she has a human father, that's perfect. I do love the fact that she also kind of fits that like very spring vibe. Super cute. She has a very like bright outfit. This is very like Greek actually. I think she has like the most like overtly Greek fit out of all of them.
This version of her is half human. Demeter says that her father was a simple farmer.
And she just fucking left him to die, Jesus.
Reminder: the Greek called her Dread Persephone, and pronouncing her name was considered very dangerous. You do not want her wrath.
Oh yeah, fun fact. People in ancient Greece were not scared of Hades, they were scared of Hades' wife. Persephone is infinitely meaner than Hades can be, so she's definitely not one goddess to cross. Thank you very much for the super chat.
Counterpoint: they could look that old because that's the age they choose to look like. Also, Demeter is so pessimistic and depressed. The aging of winter fits her personality well.
Yeah, I'm choosing to believe that they chose to look like that, and Persephone especially makes sense if her father was human. Thank you for the super chat. Because, like, Zeus could look any age he wanted. Zeus became a goose to fuck someone once. Like, the gods can do a lot of shit. But yeah, Persephone has a really cute design. I especially love the basket filled with fruits and vegetables, and the amount of green in her design, which ties to the few bits of green that Zag actually has in his. 16! Yes, baby! The dick man himself? We don't know! It's Hermes! Hermes is a cunt! He also has the only full body sprite out of all of the fucking characters in Hades. Fun fact, the rest of the sprites that I've shown you guys, yeah, not full body, they don't exist. Hermes has like, I'm conflicted about you, Hermes, because your color scheme is banger, your design is phenomenal, you have some of the best spoons in the games, but do you have to be like this? Like, he's like, I love myself, but I don't like the way that I am.
Oh, it's Fan Daniel.
He's like a giant cunt. Thank you for the bits. Why are you dissing Junpei's persona? Oh, you mean the dude that was like fucking busting a move in front of like where his girlfriend got shot in Persona 3 Dancing, mama? In Persona 3 Dancing, he like dances on top of like the fucking place where his girlfriend got shot. Fun fact. Like, oh, this is where your girlfriend died. Bust a move. He's literally breakdancing on her grave. It's like, god damn it. There may or may not be blood on the stage. I might be wrong about this. I sincerely hope I am. What the fuck? Yeah, so Hermes is a perfect persona for him. Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah, if you guys have never played Persona 3 Dancing before, Junpei has one track where he's dancing, like, on the fucking place where, what was her name? Chidori, I think? Where she got fucking ganked.
Yeah, because no other god is known for having nice, fast legs. Also, his first act after he was born was to invent the lyre and troll Apollo.
Hermes is a fucking piece of shit, but I love him. Thank you very much for the super chat. Yeah, Chidori. Hold on. Now I have to show you guys the clip. You need context. I'm sorry. You need context. I need to show you guys this. But yeah, like, funny thing about Hades, right, is that, like, he has, like, the only full body sprite in the game, but because of the nature of the god, I think it was necessary, because this thing is, like, I am speed. Lily, what? You guys need to see it. I'm sorry, you guys need to see it! In front of the school during the dark hour. Yeah! But yeah, Hermes is funny, and I love how bright his color scheme is, especially in the wings on his head and on his feet. It's just like a really, really fun time to watch the character go, even if I would not fuck him. Original Scout TF2. Hey, baby! I'm trying to find the, where he's dancing in front of a grave. Namor, but cool because Greek. Yeah, buddy! Oh, here it is. Oh god, there is blood on this stage! Oh! There is blood on the stage. Junpei. Oh my god, I have the best shot for this. Hold on, let me show you guys. Oh no. Oh no. No. This is great. Look at this. Is great. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. This is vile. This is absolutely fucking nasty. This is disgusting. This is vile. Demonic. Look at this. Hey, baby! Atlas, why would you guys do that? My girlfriend got shot. Peace out! Hey, baby! My girlfriend got shot. Peace out, baby! That's it on the grave, baby! Oh, that is nefarious. This is vile. This is absolutely disgusting. I hate it. I love Junpei. I can't. The blood on the stage. The blood on the stage just makes it so much funnier. Oh, it's fucking disgusting. Look, did you play Persona 3? I watched the movies. I don't think it's her blood specifically, but still. But if you know, you know. Oh my god, that's terrible. He's grieving. What did Atlas mean with this? Everybody grieves differently. They were probably like, that's a relevant stage for him. I think he also got shot there too, though. That's even worse. I love the fucking breakdancing on her grave.
Total stupid.
Oh my god.
Aced effective move.
I love him. It's what she would have wanted. The worst part is that she was probably looking up at him and going, idiot. But yeah. That's Junpei's persona. It's actually kind of perfect for Hermes. Super fun, bright color scheme. Gotta go fast. Love the scepter. Love the shoes. Love the absolutely smarmy, smug, fucking piece of shit face that he has, chat. Look at him. He knows what he's got and he's owning it. But yeah, Hermes is fun. He's everywhere. He's super fast. I like that he's like collecting trinkets because he can like give stuff to you, which is very, very funny. And I really like the action line for him specifically because it flows from like the top of his scarf all the way down to his foot. And it's so fun. All right, keep it going. 15. Give it up for 15, baby. He's in a lot of logos. Yes, he is. I love that the chat is just trying their best to guess. All right, let me see. It's Artemis! Artemis has a really baller design, and I think that she's pretty cute. I love her bow.
Hermes is fast both outside and inside the bedroom.
Yeah, he is. Nuts in 2 minutes. Artemis is because I've seen her do some petty fucking shit in the game, mama. Artemis is, you don't pick her in those like rooms with like the dual gods. She's like, all right, bet. And she fucking comes for your wig. Like, Artemis has no chill whatsoever. She seems like the type of bitch that if you look at her funny, she will snipe you or turn you into a hamster. Dead ass. I don't think that she would be the best fit. Design-wise, I love her. She has an incredibly clever design. I love the antlers. I love the green. I love the pheasants on the bow and the fucking giant quiver. I like the fact that her color scheme is primarily cool-toned, minus the stole around her neck, which is very, very warm. She has a very stern expression and a lot of hair. And in general, she just does look like the goddess of the hunt. She does. Like, she looks like she's gonna go out and she's gonna go fucking kill 50 deer, offer them all to the moon, because yes, and then eat all of them and not give you a bite. And it's very fun because, like, she's basically, like, falling into her cape. She also has, like, an incredibly athletic figure, even though she's not super muscular, which is also fun to see. I'm gonna zoom in on her face a little bit because I want you guys to see, like, the detail on her headpiece. Her headpiece is basically the phases of the moon and antlers. It's actually stunning. She also has, like, war paint on her face as well. Super fucking pretty. Thanks so much for the follow. And I genuinely love her vibe. Great flow, great composition, great color scheme, beautiful face. And I just really, again, I love this about Hades, that, like, how stern the shadows are. Her hair is beautiful. So yeah, very beautiful. Would not bone because I feel like she would feed me to a wolf. 14! Some of you guys are gonna have to be right eventually. All right, let's see it. Aries. Okay, first of all, you got your first triangle of the night, butt fucks. Aries is incredibly attractive, okay? Like, mama, what is that jawline? Giant hands, fucking, oh my god. He's so pretty. He's so fucking pretty. And, like, he's, like, cutting his own finger. He's, like, fucking, like, finger banging his blade, like, sensually while looking at you. Like, great boons, too. Yeah. And the cool thing about Ares' outfit is that even though he's wearing, like, a Greek military uniform, it still absolutely feels like a god. Because he has, like, the amazing kind of, like, bird beaks detail in the middle of the chest plate. He's not wearing his helmet because he's like, nah, fuck it, I don't need it. His cape is actually super fucking shredded, tattered, but very imposing. My man has 3 swords and he's gonna use every single one of these. There's gotta be a reason Aphrodite's Google about him. Yeah, that reason is the dick. War dick. War dick. Oh, he probably fights like Zoro. Or Zolo. Depends on how you call the dude from One Piece that has 3 fucking swords. Oh, 2 swords? Not good enough. Let me 3. 4 swords, actually. One of them is his ween. The white strip of face paint is such a high point of contrast. It makes him look so fucking good. Because here's the thing, right? There's a few things that they could have done to make him very, very striking. But to make him very, very striking in the face, when he already has very, very bright accents on his blade, is high contrast, right? So giving him the white war paint immediately draws the eye to his face. Immediately. You cannot miss it.
I've never had a game give me bi panic before.
This game gives me a lot of bi panic. Like, I'm being aggressively straight now, but this game gives me a lot of bi panic. But that's the fun thing about Hades. No one cares about Ares. No, but he's super pretty regardless, you know? Yeah, he looks like a vulture. He has, like, feathered fucking spikes on his armor, on his pauldrons, which looks super intense. But there's something very intense about his gaze in general. Like, if he was naked, I think he would look just as intimidating because of his expression and the way that he's, like, drawn very intensely. The blade is dope. Ares has one of, like, some of the best boons in the game. Ares gives great boons. Like, I'm so excited to jump into Hades too, because it's genuinely going to be such a great time. Careful of Ares, he's a protector of women. I am a woman! Protect me, war daddy! But yeah, the face paint is a great point of high contrast and really, really good use of red accents all throughout this design. instead of like just relying on the highlights that they like to use, like the brightly colored highlights with the really, really dark shadows, they decided to play with accents and it really paid off. What do you like the problematic ones, Lily? Because I have a problem. I am a problem. Ares looks like a bolter. How? Look at his breastplate. The breastplate is very bird-like, and he almost looks like he has wings because of the pauldrons. Ares is goated. Amazing design. Good daddy. Let's keep it going. 13! Yes, go!
Ah yes, Ares, the guy who was trapped in a jar and had to be rescued.
In a jar?
And that was in one of his myths.
Did he get, like, put in the jar? Or was it another jar? Erudis, she has a phenomenal design, but I feel like she would give me splinters. I'm sorry, chat, she might! But also, design-wise, she does deserve this. This is one of the most creative designs in Hades. They outdid themselves. Not only because, like, she's kind of like a nymph, forest spirit, whatever, but look at the color scheme. Look at the details. The fact that, like, her hair resembles a tree. She has acorns on her belt that ties the tree motif together. She is also one of the most brightly dressed characters in Hades. Like, the sunny yellows and the bright greens and, like, the jewel-toned purples and pinks. It looks so good. And then if you zoom in, there's so many cool little details on her. The tattoos that look like tree bark. Super cool plant motifs everywhere. The plant earrings, like the very bright eyebrows. She's very, 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 very talented musician. Great singer. This is Orphe's ex-girlfriend, no? The tambourine. Like, the cool thing about Erudis is that she has, like, a really fun and quirky design. She definitely looks like a rule breaker. You find her in, like, a very weird place in the underworld that, like, it used to not be set on fire, but now it is set on fire. She, not ex, still his wife. Oh, well, how come they haven't found each other? Idiots. Like, yeah, they're she's his muse. And she very much looks like someone who could be someone's muse. It's a very wild outfit, but, like, very well put together regardless. Estranged. Ah! So it's a very cool design. I definitely give this one props for how creative it is. Number 12! Yeah, Orphe fucked it up. He looks behind them. Yes! Feel free to bongos if you want to join in on the drum rolls. God, y'all hate Zeus so much. Alright, let's see it. Chaos. Now, why the fuck is Chaos so high up there, Lily? He's similar to me, and he has Ratman energy, and I love them! I love them! They are so weird, and so insane, and so fucking vaguely threatening that it just makes my little fucking baby pink heart go. I adore Chaos, and the design is Eldritch perfection. The design is Eldritch perfection. They're not even dressed. Like, the main thing I like is that it's a mainly white design, but the pops of color in it are so bright that they're impossible to miss, right? So, like, he has an eye as an almost halo. He has red details everywhere. Plant life, animal life, humans, beast, weird fucking intestinal things growing out of things that they're not supposed to. Elegant jewelry, very, very refined fucking facial features, wings on his head. Like, Chaos is one of the most interesting character designs they have in Hades, and I'm kind of obsessed with it. Where ween? He can grow 50 weens, chat! That's the beauty of it! And he's also holding the planet, like a fucking marble. Which only tells you the scope and scale of this motherfucker. Like, Chaos is huge. We're lucky he's even in a vaguely humanoid face. So yeah, Chaos is one of, like, the ones I consider tippy-toppy and would absolutely go at it. I don't give a shit. How? I don't know. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. When there's a will, there's a way. When there's a will, there's a way, chat, and I want it. Oh, they're that one alien at the end of Men in Black. A little bit. They can grow as many weens and Jays that they want. Yeah, Chaos is weird. He's like the primordial god. Dead by Void Snoop. God, yes. And, like, it's a perfect example of a very chaotic character that comes together really cohesively. And, like, he's supposed to be chaotic, it's in his name. But at the same time, the design is not distracting, and it makes perfect sense. A big part of why they made the design so cohesive is just through color. If he had had more than, like, a 3-color color scheme, you would have lost him completely. He's Eldritch Primordial Ooze. I like him. How big can you grow, Lily? Decently big. Number 11! We're getting to the tippy tops now, chat. We are. Like, I think the triangle is gonna come out in every single one of these now, because I'm in love. Let's go, baby! Do you guys like the ranking? Patroclus! Patroclus is very, very pretty, but very, very sad. He's just sitting there, being a sad bean, melting into the plants. A sad man, but with a great fit. I don't know why he's so sad, and I think I forgot to finish his quest in the game, but he is. Super sad gay. Oh! It's because of Achilles. Okay. Too depressing. Too depressed, too sad. But look at that drip, though. He died in the Trojan one. Yeah, he doesn't swing my way, but that doesn't mean I can't appreciate him, chat. He misses his boyfriend. I like how gay some of these characters are. He's in paradise, but not allowed to be there with his boyfriend. Poor Achilles. The band on his arm looks like it's cutting off blood flow. It might be, but that's also how they draw muscles in this art style. I mean, you can just morph into his boyfriend. Probably. He misses getting Achilles' spear in his cheeks. But yeah, design-wise, he also has something similar to Theseus. He's a very much warrior-coded one, but he's a little bit better dressed. He has his cape that has like a really, really big gold pin on it. A very simple pauldron, and he does have like the leather-strapped armor, but it's way less bulky than other Greek heroes that we've seen. Like with Ares, it was definitely way more hefty. With Patroclus, it's a lot more chill. He has the hero's wreath on his head, which is very, very cute, but he's actually, like, fairly not ornamented for someone of, like, his renown. So he's, like, just dicking around, being sad, waiting for a boyfriend. Amazing color scheme, really ties it into the depression. But, like, he's in Elysium, so he's, like, has one of the nicer sprites. And now, we've made it to the top 10. How hard is chat going to judge me? I can't wait. How fucking hard is chat going to judge me? I'm excited. Why is Zeus in the top 10? Because he's a DILF. Let's go, baby! Zeus. Zeus was a hard placement. But you guys want to know why I put him in my top 10? Because the design fucks so fucking hard. I'm sorry. It's too good. It's too good. I'm sorry, but this is the type of fucking... Zeus is awesome. Thank you, Apollo. This is the type of silver fox that I want to fucking get into or be into me, mama. Like, he looks awesome! And we all know that he fucks everything, so he'll be great in bed regardless, okay? But, like, the fun thing about Zeus is that his design slaps so fucking hard. Like, they cooked composition, color scheme, design elements. The fucking beard becomes fucking clouds. That's so fucking baller. Like, he has a big thunderbolts on his fucking crown, big gold bracelets and rings, and ugh. He's also super slutty. He's so slutty. Do not fuck Zeus. There's like dozens of myths explaining why that's a bad idea. No.
Every Greek myth, so Zeus was feeling randy that day.
Dude, look at his outfit. It's so slutty. Look at where that's going down. Like, he's hitting the hip dip. He's hitting the male vagina bone. He's hitting that hip dip, mama. Ugh. He looks like a whore, and I'm so down for it, chat. He's also ripped. With like a super stern expression. Bright gold eyes. Are you shitting me? That's beautiful. Man whore. Absolute fucking man whore. Gorgeous. Pimpalicious. The stormy sky himself. But gold and shining and beautiful. He invented the red flag. He's a parade. I did not hear the triangle. Oh, yeah, my mistake. Sorry. He threw in this thundercock. Based, I want it. I'm like the only person on the planet that like is like, oh yeah, I would Zeus. He is the red flag. I love parades. But yeah, phenomenal design, great composition. Look at it, it fucks. Let's go, let's keep going. Number 9! Drumroll chat, because I don't want to do it. Let's go, baby! Your face is gonna turn into like a fucking bread by Hera. Like, Hera's not in here. Meg! God, Meg has a good design. So the reason Meg isn't higher up on this list is because she has an outfit that matches most of the Furies. But she still has a lot of really cool details. Let me just... Meg is probably the prettiest out of all 3 Furies, and also the one that has the least amount of intensity when it comes to design. She's still, like, angular and pointy, and very, very, like, stern, but there's a bit more softness there. Her face is a little bit softer, her pose is a little bit softer, her clothing has a bit more color, and a little bit less of that, like, bright green villainous highlight that Alecto and Tisiphone have. Like, she still has a very stern expression, incredibly so, but she's genuinely seems kinder than the other 2 Furies. She has a great voice as well, kind of raspy, very sexy. Hair is awesome. The flow of the entire concept is great. The reason, like, I would absolutely bone Meg, yes, but I feel like it would take a long time to woo her, if that makes sense. Like, she seems like she would play hard to get for a long time. Canonically fuck the protag. Yeah, she can fuck Zag. Consider runny mascara. Does she have runny mascara? Let me see her makeup. No, she just has a really, really intense eye makeup look. I love her face. Fun fact, this is actually the first time I've been able to see a lot of these up close, because in the game, you can't really zoom into the artwork. I also really like that, unlike the other Furies, there's a way bigger emphasis on gold in her design than there is for the other 2. And this is probably because she has a stronger proximity to Zag and to Hades, being like his ex and all. So she definitely has like a warmer design compared to the other 2 Furies, but she's still in uniform. And that makes sense. She's super fucking pretty, though. It isn't always... Holy... Yeah, they do have piercings. I also really like that her nail color is super fucking bright. Like, that's a great highlight. She's a favorite one of the Furies, so she's a professional. She's the best. Anyone notice how everyone who works for Hades has a sigil somewhere on their design? Yes, if you work for Hades, his sigil will be on your person somewhere. Even, like, Dusa has it on her head. But it's a really cool design details that kind of tie things together with Zag. So usually the closer a character is to Zagreus, the more saturated the design will be. I don't know if you guys caught that. Characters that you can like romance, that you can like, actually talk to in Hades' house, tend to have a brighter color scheme than everyone else. The gods are all very desaturated for the most part, but everyone that Zag interacts with is very bright. That might be because they're talking down from Olympus, but for the most part, if Zag isn't close to someone, their design is very desaturated. Number 8! Drum roll, please! Give me those fucking bongos! Give me good energy, chat! Yeah, we're only doing the first game. This was where, like, making choices got really difficult. Alright, let's see it! Hades! Yeah, I have a problem, okay? Like, Look, the boss fight was phenomenal, and he has, like, one of the strongest silhouettes by far. He's aura farming. He's daddy issues incarnate, and I want to get in on that. Dad of the dead indeed, mama. He's built like a brick shithouse. He has an amazing beard. He's ooky spooky, but, like, also, he doesn't know how to talk about his feelings. But men, like, this is the reason why this game is happening, by the way, because but men. He would deny you, he's too loyal to his wife. Oh, yeah, no. Unfortunately, Hades would not fuck anyone that isn't, like, Persephone or maybe Nyx. But I would absolutely take the fucking, Death Daddy for a spin if I could, chat. But men! The cool thing about Hades, right, is that he is probably the most ornamented of all of the 3 big Greek gods. Zeus has, like, ornamentation, but he's mainly slutty. Poseidon barely has jewelry, but then look at Hades.
Eyebrows so wide you could use them as a bookshelf.
Yeah! You could, like, rest your weary soul on them. Thank you for the dono.
He is also the god of wealth in the earth. So, he is loaded.
Yeah, that might be part of the reason why he's the most ornamented one. I think it also ties to funeral offerings, how people fucking leave things for their loved ones, trinkets, jewelry, and whatnot. So Hades having the most amount of fucking bling out of all 3 of the big Greek god brothers makes so much sense to me. I also really like all of these skeleton motifs on him, like the skeleton pauldron, the one on his belt. And if you guys notice, his actual symbol is present in his design. Like, that arm bracelet he has is like his symbol, but with a ruby in the middle. His mustache is his symbol inverted. He also has incredibly bright colors, much like everyone who's close to Zag. So bright red, bright fucking, like, red and yellow on his fucking crown. Very, very fun design. Definitely super dynamic. One of the more fun boss fights I had in the game. Was he easy to beat? No. I did it anyway, though, because you always have to fucking finish the thing. He's also the oldest brother. Yeah, Hades is the oldest. Fun fact, it's not Zeus. Zeus is the youngest. Hi! But yeah, he also has, like, he's also loaded, so he looks very, very, like, he looks very regal. He doesn't look like Zeus or Poseidon, who looks slutty. Yeah, Hades is actually the most reliable god that you can go to. He is the least petty out of all of them. His wife is petty, though. Persephone you should not fuck with. But if you have a request, and the request is reasonable, Hades is usually the one to ask, because he actually has a good head on his shoulders, unlike his siblings. Number 7! We're getting closer to the top, Pop Fox! Let's see some energy! Yeah, baby! Yeah, baby! Yeah, baby! Yeah, baby! Yeah, baby! Yeah, baby! Go! 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 Asterius! Yes! I won the bull! Okay? Where is my stick? Here's my stick. Where? I am furry trash, and that fucking thing looks like a hell of a good time. Handlebars. I'm hanging on for dear life, mama. Like, I get it though. Good. I am hanging on for dear life because this creature, this manimal is for Lily, all right? Not top 3, weak, disgusting. We'll get there. It's just because the horns are pink. No! It's because I like big, buff, bald daddy. I'm sorry. I'm furry trash. What can I say? Bullcock. I want the bull dick. It will kill you. I am stretchy. I am made out of cosmic
He's like
goop.
80% man. When you're willing to put up with Theseus, then I'll be impressed.
No. Theseus is like yeeted into the abyss. Give me the bull, daddy. Give it to me. Thank you for the sub flame, by the way. His voice in the game is also like, ugh. He will rip you in half. Oh, don't fucking threaten me with a good time. He will munch you like chewing gum, please. Please, daddy, please. Something bull riding. Yeah. Lily, he would snap you like a Slim Jim. Good. Would you do it if Theseus had to watch from the closet? You would know that it was there. Yes, I would do it if I don't care if Theseus has to watch from the closet. I'll give him a nice show.
The only problem is that he would probably invite Theseus.
Go to the cuck chair, Theseus.
Prime beef.
Grade A Wagyu mama. 10 out of 10. Lily, your monster fuckery is showing. Are you surprised? Asterius is a dope design, though. My favorite highlights in the game when it comes to color, because hello, pink. He also matches in his outfit with Theseus, but like his shirt part of the outfit is on the other side. It's the same uniform, though. For sure, it's the same uniform. And he has like the red, white, and blue. A lot more pink in his design as well. He's also huge. I am just obsessed with that bull dick, chat. I'm sorry. I don't have any excuse. I like it. It's fucking, it's imposing and it's intimidating, and like, I would very much like to grab on to those horns for dear life. We are on number 7. He's a power armor for him too. He looks great. Women's hear me outs are always insane. Holy. Are you surprised? Men's like most fucking insane hear me out is a girl with like half a shaved head. A girl's most fucking tame hear me out is this. Guys is like, oh my god, hear me out. And she has like a nose ring. And girls are like, oh my god, hear me out. And I present to you an eldritch monstrosity or a fucking barn animal like with muscles. I'll hear the hear me out on Gardevoir. Yeah! Bitch, hear me out on Giratina. Yeah! Look. Men are fucking cowards. This is not that far out. It's still like an 85% human man. Yeah, but the head does a lot of work. Don't invalidate me, you bitch. Yeah, all like, so yeah. Men's most fucking wild hear me out is like a nose ring, and then women have like, the most tame one is this. So yeah, I love Asterius. He's fucking dope. Great design. Big bull daddy. Giratina sex. Fucking do it. The whole body's shaped like a dick. Number 6! Give us some energy for the top 6, baby! Let's go! Let's see it! It's Achilles! Okay, Achilles, first of all, have you ever seen a man so beautiful that, like... He's so pretty, though! Achilles is one of the few fucking characters that, despite the fact that he's fairly close to Zag, he has a very desaturated color palette, and I think it's because he's meant to be in Elysium with his boyfriend. Achilles in this game is just so fucking pretty. Is he straight? I don't know. I don't care. I want that ween. Does he ride a tiger? He can ride me if he wants. Fuck. Like, Achilles is pretty. His sprite is drawn to Amira Patroclus's. Yeah. I figured that was why. Because most people who are close to Zag have very, very bright color schemes. Have you seen Brad Pitt as Achilles in Troy? Yes. Yes, I saw it. Yes, I did. That was a good one. Might be bi, but definitely not straight. Neither am I. He's bi and like, we love a bicon. Everyone should be bisexual, just like fucking accept it. He's so fucking pretty. He has a great fucking flow to his design. His hair is spectacular. I love his staff. And like, he has like hero, he has superhero vibes and he has superhero outfits. So like, the like headband and the jewelry, the leather arm bracers, the really beautiful spear. He has the Hades family logo on his cape, which is really nice. He also doesn't have a shirt. He has like his cape, which is pretty fancy, and then like the wrap and his tunic. And that's it. He doesn't need more. Like, Achilles is definitely like one of those like less is more when it comes to character design because he's so fucking pretty. I genuinely love the way he looks though. He's so pretty. Look at his heel and he moans like a bitch. If you just go, and he just goes, and then he dies.
Excuse me, man here would proudly go for Vicar Amelia from Bloodborne, monster from at that.
You are forgiven. Good. I need more men to embrace their monster fuckery. His hair is beautiful. All of him is beautiful. Look at him. Flick the heel and out comes the fish moan and he dies! That was like his weakness. That's why in human anatomy, the actual tendon is called the Achilles tendon. The man, girl face, dude. Dude, like sometimes they have like very beautiful, almost feminine faces and I'm down with that. All right. We're getting to the big boys now. It's time for top 5. All right? Let's see. What are my top 5? Let's go, mama. Let's fucking go. Let's do it. Give me the best energy you can, chat. I'm gonna fucking try to mirror you. Let's do it. To it. Number 5. Let's go. It's Zag! Okay, you cannot deny that this boy is gorgeous. Drop dead gorgeous, bicon, absolute fucking unit of a fighter, super fucking pretty, like, Dorito body. Like, he takes after his dad and his mom in the best ways. He's so fucking beautiful. He has such a solid design, too, because, like, he matches Hades in, like, he has, like, a fucking almost inverted design to Hades in every single way. It's so stunning, though. Because, like, the cool thing about Zag is he doesn't have that much gold or ornamentation because he doesn't want it. He has the mom's hair. He has the autumn leaf flower crown, which is gorgeous. And he has, I believe, hopefully, the fucking past Kerberos on his shoulder. Which is a great design element to show that he's prince of the underworld. He doesn't have like a big bone pauldron like dad with gold, but he does have 3 dog heads on his fucking shoulder. He also has 3 skeletons on his belt. He has the same color scheme as Hades, just bright red with some black, but a lot less jewelry. And he also has an eye color for each parent. So like the red one is Hades and it looks so dark and broody, but then the green one is Persephone. It's nice, it's soft, it's gorgeous, stunning. Zag is the protag of this game, and let me tell you, when I tell you that he gives main character energy, this is what I mean, right? You can tell that Zag was one of the first characters that they designed, especially with like this type of shading in mind.
Would you accept his message?
Fuck yeah. Because he has like some of the more simple but very clean-cut block shading. Usually when you're designing a game, right, you have like a theme, but the first thing you should do is design your main character, and you can tell that Zagreus was like the first one that they fully conceptualized, because every single other fit design god in the game has elements that he could also have. Like, they have similar aesthetics. They all have the blocked out shading, very severe fucking angles, the Greek drip, the very like otherworldly presence. And I think that for Zag, making him a way more subdued version of what Hades is wearing is a great fit, because he's actively fighting against his father at this point. He's fighting his nature, he's fighting what he is. So for Zagreus, it's really cool to see him having such a strong design right out of the gate. And that's why he's the MC, and that's why he's in top 5. They went with a very everyman design. Simple, clean, iconic. It's simple and it's clean, but it does have a fair bit of personality. Like, he's very playful, which is why he has the dog pauldrons and, like, the fucking big belt. He's also very determined. He is dressed like a fucking Greek deity. Fun fact, this was back in the day where I could still shapeshift into other characters, and I had a really hard time with Hades because I wanted to do Zag, but I would have done Fem Zag, and, like, my boob would have just jumped out of that shirt. So yeah, Zag did awesome, beautiful design. Is he wearing a less saturated Hades attire, or was Hades drawn with more saturated Zagreus attire? I think Hades was drawn with more saturated Zagreus attire. I think that Zag was like the very first concept for this. Number 4, baby! Let's get some energy in here. Drum roll, chat! So you went with the naked goddess Aphrodite. Yes, she had better censorship. Boo, 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 boo. Let's go, baby! Allow me to be aggressively straight for, like... Thanatos in this game is probably, like, one of my second favorite design. Because, holy shit, that's good shit! He is the Grim Reaper. He is death. He is beautiful! Dorito-bodied with a phenomenal color scheme. A goated weapon and broody and also kind of a little bit bisexual. Icon. Bicon. Skulls everywhere. Beautiful gold jewelry. A stare that fucking gives no fucks. No quarter. He will absolutely gank you. He's just great. He's so cool. He's bending Zag over his best friend. Are you kidding me? Like, Zag bottomed for this bitch. He has to. I'm sorry. Than is just giving just broody top. He's sex. I'm sorry. He's great. I would definitely want Than in my bed. Yes, he's my number 1 for sure. Isn't he beautiful? Didn't you get like a 3-way scene with Zag, Meg, and Than? No, I never finished the little side quests and stuff because I wasn't streaming it by then. Did I hear the triangle? Yes, you did. The ribs are doing things. Look at the musculature. Let me zoom in a little bit so you guys can like man nipple. Appreciate, please, the intensity of his gaze, not the man nipple, his face. Pale gold eyes do something to me. And yeah, Thanatos is just like the prettiest motherfucker. I'm sorry, like.
So the main crime Sisyphus did was stuff Thanatos in a box for like a year when he came to bring him back to Hades.
How the fuck do you even stick a god in a box? Thanks so much for the super chat! A great voice. Fucking phenomenal design. He has history with the MC, and he would probably fuck, like, death is coming for you. 'Cause it is. Silly, goofy trickery. God, the muscles! The muscles, the pants, the skull lay motifs, the very, like, burnished, greenish tinged gold, the scythe. Oh! It's so good. It's so good, I'm gonna cry. It's so pretty. I'm obsessed with him. I mean, same. If I made, like, Not Safe for Work that was more geared towards girly pops, he would have gotten a comic, like, a year ago. I'm sorry, like, if my main audience wasn't, like, straight dudes, Than would have gotten a comic, like, a year ago. If I drew yaoi, he would be my first pick. I could do that one. I could do that one, probably, maybe, someday. I need to actually unlock their interactions off screen to see if I could do it. I'm just missing a little bit of gameplay. A few runs. We need the threesome comic 3. Please, I need to actually finish the thing. Nothing is stopping you. I could probably watch them on YouTube, but... Have you drawn yaoi before? A long time ago. It doesn't quite do it for me, but if there's a girl in the middle, I don't mind it at all. Like, It's only like guy on guy that doesn't get me going as much. It's probably because I'm bi. For the love of God, Lily, please change your target audience. No! Like, I'm trying to diversify it, but I'm gonna have to tank some audience hints for that. Like, I'm trying to do more furry stuff, and I definitely want to make stuff that's more lady adjacent, even if it's not yaoi, but I will have to tank some hits for that one. Like, once your core audience is really is established, it's very... Do you know how much they pay her? Yeah, no, yeah. It's very difficult to change your core audience. What I can do is expand my core audience. That I can do. I can add more people to the party. I can add people who like furries and ladies that enjoy seeing beautiful men. Yeah, widening an audience is good. Changing it is difficult. Loving the furry stuff, by the way. Thank you! You'll see more of that eventually. I want to make Buffy and Vivi a longer comic. Alright, so Than, we can all agree, absolutely flawless being. I love him, 10 out of 10. Go to design. Let's keep it going. Because now we're up to, like, Mama top 3. Mama top 3! Okay. Make some noise in chat, please! Baby. Draw me, baby! Got a girl! Atta boy! Let's see it! Oh. Am I just... Yeah. Okay. I'm sorry, I have no chill. Dionysus is, my favorite of the boys, because it looks like the drunkest, sloppiest, most mating-pressingest sex in the universe. He is a slut. He looks phenomenal. Oh my god, I agree. No, Balu gets it. This dude would fucking pour wine on you and lick it off and get drunk and then fuck you and then do it again. Once the hangover, like, he wakes up hangover and, no, güey, la conectamos. Oh, you're hangover? Here, have more wine. And he's so pretty. I also love the fucking tacky leopard print on the cape. It's 10 out of 10. Does his seed taste like wine? Probably. Are you kidding? If that dude nuts in your mouth, it tastes like the best liquor you've ever had. You're drinking that shit straight from the source. I'm sorry. I can't wait till you see him in Hades, too. Oh yeah, once we play, we're probably gonna see him. Mating press, long-haired man sex. I need to fuck that long-haired man so bad. Oh, Balu's having a stroke, and you know what? I agree. Not only that, but he has, like, one of the fucking most fun, like, boons in the game, and his color scheme is just so slutty. It's, like, purple. It's purple and, like, smoky and sexy and, like, backlit and slutty and, oh! Dionysus is, like, it's a crime to have a man this attractive in this game. He's also built! He's also fucking built!
One of the few males with head crusher thighs.
Fucking pop my head like a watermelon, chat, please. Gamer subs break. I need to fucking breathe. If he undid his legs, it'd be out! Just literally, opalu, it would just go. Right on the table. Want a drink of this! And it just fucking smacks on the table. Thanks so much for the follow! He's lean colored. I'm drinking lean right now. Not the actual thing, gsupps. Go get some. Well, your kid could pop off if it would squish. It would. The thigh strap was unnecessary. No, it wasn't. I want to take it off with my teeth. Is this information also by? No, my husband is straight as a broomstick. He deals with a lot of my shenanigans. I want to play Hades again. I want to meet this man once more.
His wife is the woman Thesis abandoned in legend.
Good, because you know what? She deserves better. Look at that fucking manimal. Look at that man. Would he use a cock ring? Yes, because he drinks a lot. Wanna be a thirsty as Lily is for the wine himbo? Go get gamer subs with Kokigimation. You wanna quench your thirst for himbos? Go try out some D-subs. Rips off my shirt, revealing another shirt that says, I wanna fuck Dionysus. It would be stretched out by your tits. It wouldn't read right, Opalu! But yes, same. I'd be right there with you, honestly. He's so gorgeous. And like the balances of the different tones of purple in his scheme, in this color scheme, from like the dark of his hair to the like vibrancy of the grapes, the bright one in the smoke, and then like the more like lavender, violet, light tone one in his like toga. Just, ugh. I'm gonna barf. He's too pretty. Opalu's thriving. So am I. He's too pretty. His design is fucking rock solid, and he lives drunk. This would be the most fun sex you'll ever have. Woo! That's basically Opalu right now. Like, you're having a moment. It's okay. I'm there with you. I'm there with you. I can't make so much noise because it's like ass o'clock in the morning, but like, I'm right there with you. I'm gonna need a cold shower after this. I'm gonna need like several glasses of wine. All right. Top two, let's go. My top two. Energy. Chug your gsupps. I should not be chugging this. Holy shit. And it's the pink thing, because I'm not at all biased. Let's give it up for Naked. Naked and pink and thriving. God, this woman, okay? This woman, her voice, her cadence, the fucking design, the body language, the fact that they made her butt naked and she owns it, mama. Ugh. She is perfection. She is amazing. She's beauty incarnate. I love her. I love the fact that her hair makes hearts. I love that she's just beautifully pink and gorgeous. I like that she barely wears anything except for jewelry. That is like one of the sexiest things that you can do, is have a woman who's just wearing jewelry and nothing else. Okay? That's one of the sexiest things you can have. Especially, take this from me as a not safe for work artist. Jewelry and nothing else is, oh, yeah. Also, they did great because they gave her like mint green accents, which plays off that shade of pink in her hair so well. It's super pretty, and just very soft yellow highlights. So even though she's super sensual and pretty, she's also like a bit soft. She's not aggressively sexual, which I appreciate. Put me between her and Dionysus and I would explode. I would die. If you say that, draw more of it. I have not made any Hades comics because I actually have to max out most of the interactions or watch them on YouTube. Kicked up on a Wednesday afternoon, hella ass. Oh, great hips. Child-rearing hips, mama. Yeah, and her voice is great. Very, very, very beautiful. Very, very playful. She's a phenomenal character. It's one of those examples of like, she's naked, but she has a lot of design. All the little things they did for her, the hearts, the little jewelry that looks like flowers, the body language, the actual gold pieces, the very creative censorship, like, Aphrodite is a masterclass in simple character design.
I really appreciate that they gave her a more classically beautiful and statuesque face rather than making her hyper cute and UWU.
Yeah, believe it or not, this was the beauty standard for the time. Let's zoom in on Aphrodite's face for a second to see it. So, a lot of people might not know this because fucking Instagram destroyed people's perception of what women should look like and now all of them look the same. But this was the beauty standard for back in the day. Okay? Really, like, high cheekbones, a pronounced nose, full brows, thinner lips. Like, before, women didn't look like blow-up dolls in ancient Greece, nor should they look like blow-up dolls now, and I can definitely appreciate the facial diversity here. The reason why she's not wearing makeup is because she's a natural beauty. She doesn't need it. Does it make her lips look a little bit pale? Sure, but she still looks absolutely gorgeous, and at the end of the day, the most important thing to look at is her eyes, that very, very bright pink bedroom eyes. She's still stunning, but she doesn't need much more than her actual fucking skin. Bro, she has a man jaw, gets obliterated into a million pieces. She doesn't, though. Like, I can point you guys at the shape of her jaw just by looking at this illustration because I draw a lot of women. She has a very soft jawline. She just has realistic features. She is smug, though. She is selling it. So Aphrodite is the perfect beauty standard for ancient Greece. Not giant tits, very nice hips, beautiful face, naked. Naked! Naked. Girl just got cheekbones. So women have cheekbones. They're allowed to have cheekbones. Yeah, women should be allowed to have facial features. Fuck. All right, and then my top one, which you guys probably already know what it is from my fucking elimination. I'm a preemptive triangle. Give me some energy! Give me some energy! 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 Yeah, boy! Let's go! Number one! My top character I would fucking Hades is... I never made that dingo before. I'm playing my triangle like an actual instrument because she deserves it. Absolutely stunning. Beautiful. One of the best character designs I've seen. One of the best interpretations for a Greek deity that I've ever seen. I am gay. Yeah. I am hella gay for Nyx. And how would you not be? How could you not be? Mama, like, ugh. She is everything. She is sexy and well designed and has an amazing face with beautiful features, a slender neck, booba, amazing use of repetition, color, theme. Like, they nailed it. The night sky as a woman, right? Isn't it just perfect? And with like traditional Greek hairstyles to boot. Like, this is the type of shit that they would do with their hair. She also has a very traditional silhouette, albeit a bit more form-fitting. I dropped my stick. Calm the tits. No! She's an incredibly elegant presence, and she also has a lot of color. My favorite detail about Nyx is that Gen Z managed to imply her having fat bags with a single line drawn on. No, she has fat bags. It's not even interpretation. It's like, look at the curve. I actually drew underneath this, like drew like the actual silhouette of her body. She has really fat bags. They are just compressed by those little skulls. They're doing the Lord's work. If it wasn't for those little skulls, and that's why they look like they've seen some shit, they are trembling, chat. Because if they release, boom, hell explodes. Hades' principal character designer's name actually is Gen Z, like the Zoomers. Oh, I thought you meant... Oh. I thought you were just using funny spelling for Gen Z. Actually. Is that why they look so distressed? They're doing their best. No, that's her actual name. Of course the character designer's a woman. Absolutely, of course the character designer's a woman. I'm not at all surprised. Get baited, damn. But this is an absolutely stunning design for many, many different reasons. Not only in design with a purpose, in use every fucking bit of the character design rules to your advantage, but it's just so sexy, chat. It's so absolutely beautiful in every sense of the word that it genuinely surprises me that I don't see a lot of fan art of her. I don't see a lot of Hades art, by the way, fun fact, but like, there needs to be more out there. There's like a 60-minute video she did like a year ago about the design for Hades 2. It's really informative. Oh! Hades needs more fan art in general. Because again, this is a masterclass in character design. Because like, you have a theme, right? This is again how you do designing for an object or a concept without making it super on the nose.
So Thanatos and Hypnos, how do you feel about getting another sibling?
Give him! Thank you very much for the super chat. So... Nyx, for those of you guys who don't know Greek mythology, she is the night sky. And there could have been a few different ways they could have gone about this, but the way that she is made is actually incredibly clever, because she lives in the underworld. She's usually with Hades. She is Zag's basically surrogate mother. And while they could have just done like something super starry night and be done with it, I like that they decided to not make it like a black starry sky, but instead make it the color of the sky when the sun has only just set. They added a lot of gold, they added a lot of really bright elements. They also added a lot of skulls because that ties her to the underworld, but that also shows how the night is cold and lonely and pretty dangerous. She has moon-shaped pauldrons, even though she's not the goddess of the moon, because the moon exists within her space. Her hair on the back, and this is not even like as long as her hair gets, she has a lot of hair, fun fact, resembles wings that have like stars on the back, and she also has stars all over her crown. She's incredibly regal, one of the most ornamented characters in Hades. And her main thing is that like she's very nurturing, she's very motherly, she's very helpful to Zag. But like it's like being embraced by the night. She's also pretty cold. The night is dark and full of dommy mommies. Yes, it is! Who's your personal character design so far? Oh, this is like literally my last one for today. Top one, Nyx. Nyx is my favorite design in Hades because it's such like a well-idealized concept. Like you can really tell that the designer put their all into this in looking at what they had to work with. What do I have to make? I have to make the Greek goddess that represents the night sky. So they did their research. They picked the elements they want to use. They picked the colors they want to use. And I can guarantee you that all of these had a fair amount of concept art because getting designs this good doesn't just happen right out of the gate. These take some tries. Proud of your taste, homie. Thank you! The moon, Selene, Luna, and Artemis, and they bleed into each other. Yeah. Like, again, the moon is present in Nyx's design because the moon exists in the night sky, which is why there's more stars for Nyx than there is moon things. But I really like the fact that we went with purple. I really like the fact that we made it look like the sky at twilight. I do enjoy the fact that she is floaty and ethereal and super fucking graceful. Because Nyx is technically, if I'm not mistaken, she's a Titan. Right? She's one of the older Greek gods. She is not as old as Chaos, but she's pretty up there. I think that Nyx and Gaia are some of the oldest gods. They are primordial. They don't belong on Olympus, technically speaking, which is why I think Nyx is in the underworld, but she is one of the oldest ones, and she definitely has an air of ancient power around her that they captured really, really well. And that's why she is my favorite. She is wholly outside of the Olympian pantheon. She is. She's my favorite and objectively the hottest character in Hades. I'm sorry, I don't make the rules. A 10 out of 10 would smash, and you would find me between those titties on any good day, okay? 10 out of 10 with mommy. That mommy, okay? Hottest character in Hades, bar none. Sorry, not sorry, she's stunning. Yeah, she's older than the Titans, so yeah, it fits. Easily the hottest character in Hades in 1 and 2. I love Nyx. She looks beautiful, and I'm very, very happy with her. Lily on the night. Yeah, I would motorboat the night. Alright, closing thoughts, though. Despite the fact that I played this game before, it was pretty fun to go over the Hades character designs. I enjoyed ranking them from order of most likely to least from least likely to most likely to bone for obvious reasons. This game is so good. If you have not played Hades before, do yourself a favor and give it a spin before you try Hades 2. It's incredibly fun. It has one of the most visually striking art styles I've seen in a video game in a hot minute. The music is great, the characters are all awesome, and there's so many things to do in Hades, it's so replayable. I genuinely think that the character designer popped off, and I'm so fucking excited for Hades 2. Holy shit. Also, feedback time, I need you guys. What do you guys think about this style of review for games that I've already played, of like ranking them instead of just talking about design? Do you guys think that that's more fun? Because like, I want feedback on this to see if I approach games that I've already played in the past for design in a different way, because just talking about design might be a bit boring. So it was more fun to do like a what do I like best and why. I only caught the end, so I thought there was a lot of flavor I really liked here. Thank you, Meg. It's like a rating system. Yeah, it's like a tier list, but weirder. It makes it easier to follow along. Yeah! I feel it's not that different, but fun either way. It's a nice little gimmick to throw in there. Anyway, for YouTube, if you like this video, like, comment, subscribe. Who's your favorite Hades characters? Have you played Hades 2 yet? Are you having fun? Tell me all about it. Fight your demons. And remember, go get some gsupps so you can fight your demons properly. Get energized! Use code Kinkimation and get energized, Bobby. Okay, YouTube done. Fight your gsupps. Fight it so it gives you more energy. Yeah, it's a bit like different than my usual, because usually when I'm doing a character review, I'm going in blind. So there's a lot more like screaming and reactions and shit. But if I do like a ranking, it's more fun for you guys because you guys get to guess what I picked. Where's the Necromorph cookie? I brought the iPad up. I have to fucking airdrop like 50 videos. Jesus. Are we playing Hades 2 now? We're playing Hades 2 tomorrow, I believe.
So Lily, any plans to look at more Supergiant characters?
Maybe someday. Thank you very much for the dono. The Necromorph cookie is in a Tupperware downstairs. Oh wait, Saturday, right, sorry, tomorrow's Silk Song. Sorry, sometimes I forget. Since we had like a last minute schedule change so we can play Smash or Pass with Joel later in the week, I had to like redo it. Yeah. I like both. I'm a huge fan of character design, so I never get tired of hearing about it, but I also love Countdown, so it's a win-win. Yay! Okay, so Wave sent me for the most popular, I think, Hades characters. Because he made a Gamba. Okay, everybody bet! Why did Aphrodite win if Dionysus had like 51% of votes? This was for who you ranked higher. Oh, no. Yeah, Aphrodite was ranked higher. Yeah, no wonder she won that one. Yeah. You have a collab with Joe, by the way? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I do. Like, it's funny, because I talked about this before, but, like, I've actually known Joel, like, low-key since before he was a VTuber. He used to come to my art streams every so often. And then I, like, saw, like, the avatar change and the VTuber, and I was like, wait a minute. I did a double take, and I was like, Joel! But it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. We're gonna do monster fuckery. Can you show us the Necromorph cookie pictures? I'm actually gonna put the videos from my iPad into my computer so I can put them all together in one. So you guys can see, I'll teach you how to bake cookies, and I will also show you how I destroyed that cookie. It just melted in the oven, chat. Like, it just, it came out of the oven things, and hubby was like, you know what? That's kind of lore accurate, isn't it? And the sculpture was god-awful. Did you ever get his reason for choosing the female doll? Yes, and it's hilarious. He's cursed. Lily, you killed us. You're fine. How much of the cookies left, by the way? Like a third? It was a lot of cookie. I might not have some tomorrow. I'm gonna have to do something a little bit healthier because, like, mama, it's so much sugar. I'm gonna do some oatmeal, I think. Cursed creature of sugar. It just melted. It just melted, dead ass. But I was like, it was so hard not to laugh and make noise while we were sculpting it. Because, like, I made the parts for it, right? And then there was cookie dough left over, so hubby just started making, like, random eyes and sticking them on it. Like, it did not look like a very pretty necromorph. It looked like it was, like, a mid-morph. So when it melted, it kind of looks like my cocoon. Too much brown sugar is not good for you. It wasn't brown sugar, it's just white sugar. Like, sugar cookie recipes are butter, sugar, vanilla flavoring extract, or almond extract, depending on what you like. Flour, baking powder, salt. That's it. Easy. We basically made a lore accurate cookie. It just melted. That poor necromorph. It was delicious. I've been trying hard to avoid too much sugar, but man, it's hard. So much stuff has a lot of sugar. Imagine me. I can't even fucking have caffeine. If I have caffeine more than 2 days in a row, I eat mad shit. I hate it. The video where you put up the sub goal was hilarious. Thank you. Yeah, Hades was really fun. And the giant cookie, I promise I will put it together as soon as I can. I brought up the iPad so I could airdrop everything into hubby's laptop, which I steal a lot. Like, hubby likes to use the PC for color, so I'm probably just gonna build another one. You will patiently wait for the cookie. I can tell you guys this. It tastes delightful. I made it pink. I played with food coloring. I can tell you this. It tasted so good. White sugar cookies melt more than brown sugar cookies. Yeah, like it melted. I think it melted super fast. But I think that was part of the fun because I didn't want to do chocolate chip. I've been learning a lot about character design from you, and it helps when I'm helping people with their characters and when I have time to draw. Oh, good. Lily, why you say that you have problems trying to see with the 2 eyes on your face when you have like 3 other eyes that can help? Oh, because I'm trying to focus my vision on just these 2. Is a necromorph a part of you? No, I am a necromorph. That like little round pink thing, that plushy thing, that's me. If it's pink, it's me. I put myself in the oven. Fun fact, you can actually make brown sugar by adding molasses. Oh yeah, isn't white sugar like just sugar stripped of all of its like nutrients? I have brown sugar in the house, but I only really use it for like on top of my porridge in the morning with fruit. Bye! Lily, there are better ways to get baked. It was a sub goal! Which you guys smashed through. I was not at all expecting that. Speaking of which, progress on sub-goal comics. Isabel comic is in the works. I'm working on colors for it. It's gonna be done in October. And not Air Groove, I just started sketching. You underestimate our power. I really do, like especially for doing curse shit. Yeah, Isabel is gonna just become a full comic. But yeah, doing a bunch of stuff. For now, guys, I'm gonna call it a little bit earlier because I'm actually super tired. I wanna go to bed. Because you gotta get your live reaction to like the edit I made for the Musu video. Okay, but I'm not gonna show it. Oh my god.
Moving right along. Footloose and fancy free.
Stop! Oh man, I can't wait for you guys to see it. All right, I'm out. Thanks. Have an amazing evening. Thank you very much for joining me tonight, and I will hopefully see you tomorrow, okay? Have a good one, everybody. Love you. Bye-bye.